Hey guys, today I'll talk about the new secret seals that could be added to the game. There's a new Tempest Trial coming soon, so I think we'll get some new seals there. I'm mostly releasing the game skills that are not seals yet, and saying what I think of them as seals. I think I'll start with C skills, and the first skill I'll mention is Horn Attack. We already have Fawn Speed, Fortified Defense, and Fortified Resistance seals in the game, so Horn Attack is the only seal we're missing from the basic buffs. These seals are pretty useful and can be stronger than the basic plus stats seals in some situations. The main drawback is that you need to keep your team together for these seals to work, but that's not too difficult for a flyer team, so I'd actually love to play a Horn Attack seal in my flyer team. These also don't stack with other Horn skills and are weak to panic effects, but are still pretty useful. More smoke seals could also be great, especially speed smoke or panic smoke effect. Attack smoke is already a pretty strong seal, especially in tanky characters or characters with sweep weapons. I think these are pretty useful for Grand Hero battles and chain challenges too. The new tactic skills could also be really nice as seals, and help diversify the arena meta by rewarding a variety in movement types. These are really strong buffs and not too hard to play. I don't think they'll be making these seals in the near future though, but it would be nice seeing them eventually. More play effects could also be fun, or Armor March to make Armor Emblem more accessible. For B skills, there's a lot I like seeing as seals. One of the most basic ones I like to see is Renewal. It's not a skill used too much in Arena, but it's pretty useful for Tempest Trial and chain challenges, especially combined with Reciprocate. It also goes well with skills like Quick Riposte or Celica's Ragnarok. I think it's a pretty safe seal to release right now. Vantage and Desperation would be really strong as seals too, I think. These skills to alterate the attack order are really great. And as we saw with Rush Assault, and combined with other B skills, they can enable really interesting builds. Vantage and Quick Riposte or Wrath, or Desperation with Breaker skills would be awesome. They might be a little too strong though. Guard is another pretty safe B skill that could be turned into a seal. It's mostly used in chunky characters, and being able to combine it with Quick Riposte could be great for characters like China or Beruka. Quick Riposte could also be nice as a seal, and could help with the problem of the skill being only available at 5 stars. But like Desperation and Vantage, it might be a little too strong as a seal. I'd like to try it though. Escape Route and Wings of Mercy could be really fun to play, but they could also make Arena too awful to play, I think, especially in Dancers. Breaker skills could be nice, but I think it would be better if these were just added to the Seal Forge. Other options like Cancel Affinity, Sweep skills, or Poison Strike would be fine, but are not too strong. These skills are the most boring ones, I think. They might add Distant Counter or Close Counter, but that's very unlikely, in my opinion. As someone who's never pulled a Hector, I'd like to see a Distant Counter seal though. The combined plus stat seals could be useful for some heroes, but are not really exciting. I don't think they'll add the blow skills though, as Death or Darting Blow would be too strong, same with Life and Death. Fury could be interesting, but I don't think it will happen soon. Stance effects would be nice, more enemy face-based seals are always welcome. Same with boost skills. I think this could be another nice buff for Armor Emblem. Heavy Blade or Flashing Blade could also be really interesting. This may be a little too strong as seals. They help enable cool builds though, and at least they don't stack. Fortress Resistance and Fortress Defense seals could also be released. I love the defense one for my Beruga. They might make chunky characters a little too unbeatable against certain teams though, like a Lucas with 50 plus defense. They could also add some new seals not based on existing skills, like Lucky's Weapon's Gravity Play effect. It could be another nice way to combat Horse Emblem, but it could be too annoying to play against in Arena, I think. It could make Armored Emblem a little too unfun to face maybe. Effective against seals could also be fun, but I don't think we need them in the game right now. So, what seals would you like to see? What seals could you hate to play against? Personally, I hope they add some new effect we haven't seen before, along with Horn Attack for completion. I really hope they don't make Wings of Mercy seal. It would be just awful to play against. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here are some of my regular Arena videos if you're interested. Here are some of my Arena Assault videos. And here is some of my other content. Please consider liking, commenting or subscribing. And see you next time. Bye!